Hello there, this is Justin Kroner with the GROWMARK FS My Field Analytics team, and today what we're doing is we're trying out a new drone software where the drone will fly itself over the field and take pictures in sort of a I call it a grid pattern, and we should be able to pull those pictures together and do a stand count based on the images that it takes. So let me show you what we're working with here. So here I have everything all set up and ready to go. We've got our DJI Inspire drone sitting there. I had to put it on the case because of the weeds around it. And here I have my iPhone plugged into the controller for the drone. And on the screen here I've done a pattern through the field of where I'd like the drone to fly and take the images from. And behind me we have the field itself. Now, as far as flying, we're doing about 60 acres here. This is a 100-acre field. I'm just blocking off a center of the part of the field here to give it a shot and see what we've got. But you can tell just from the image here that we do have some stand issues in the corn itself. Some came up, some didn't, but we'll give it a shot here and see what this does. Okay, the drone is currently flying the pattern throughout the field here. It's coming back towards us here. It's going to be kind of hard to see with the camera, being that it's white, but we should be seeing it coming back through here. There it comes. Okay, it's going to make this diagonal pattern through the field, come to the end here at the waypoint, go along the edge a little bit, and then turn around and go back towards another pattern in the field. Okay, there it's going, picking its next route through the field, and we are tracking its progress using the app here. Might be a little bit of glare, but it says everything looks good so far. So we'll keep on going. Okay, just finished flying the field here. Like I said, about 64 acres. The actual flight height for this type of survey is about 50 feet. So some special considerations there for power lines and the trees that you see around us there. So that's why we didn't go too close to the edges. We're also in the middle of the flight, because it's a new software, I mocked an emergency landing just to make sure I had procedures in place for doing that. And we'll get it land and see what we got on our survey. Okay, we've pulled in all our images from the drone and from the scan and created this spot population check here. You can see different colored spots on there where it took images, and then an estimation of the actual population in some of those spots. And if we go down here a little bit, we can see that it shows some of our ranges for some of those colored spots, and our total field average population of around 25,000 plants. We'll go back out and we'll do a hand check of a certain area of the field. We'll focus in on this area right here and see what we get when we do it on foot. So we're back here in the field. This is a 100-acre field that we actually used a drone and an application that does a spot population check in areas from the images that the drone captures. So after analysis by the software, I get back to a spot here where it shows that population in this specific area or close to it is around 23,000 to 25,700 plants. So what I did was I did a hand check here, and I'm coming up with about 26,000 plants. So fairly accurate as far as this area, and you know, sometimes a challenge determining what the exact area where the drone took all the analysis from, but overall population for this field is around, according to the software, is around 25,000 plants average. And you can see there's a lot of different things going on here. We've got some areas where we've got some very good growth. We've got some areas here where it's kind of spotty. And if we look back in the background there's some bare spots. So using the drone, looks like a pretty efficient way to cover a big area like this 100-acre field and do some spot checks as far as population, and give us some ideas as far as, this being a 100-acre field. It might not be something that we want to replant the entire field, but pick out some areas that we want to go address when the time's right. So if you have any more questions or have any interest, please contact your local GROWMARK FS representative. Thank you.